Do you all remember Banshee? Which is the activity of, yes.
It's a drama and filmmaking class for kids, but it's being done the way everything's being done in a time of COVID-19, online.
To be completely honest, I was terrified. I mean, I've been doing directing and facilitation.
Meet Ari Polani. He's the Empire Theatre's Youth Arts Director. He's taught theatre skills to heaps of kids, but this is new territory.
Straight away, because we had to immediately go from meeting in person to, okay, quick, let's figure out our delivery for online. So yeah, I was terrified, but I had the next day our very first virtual class, and it just kind of restored that faith because everyone was forgiving, everyone was on board, everyone was just, they turned up, which was great.
Kind of using your body and your energy because who's been home all day? Oh no, there's lots of people who've gone back to school. That's good. All right, everyone watching Jolie. So I will count down 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, definitely. This is my first time having to translate very quickly work which is very physical to a space where that's a bit more limited.
Oh my god, yeah, that's from the Flintstones. That was a show that I used to watch like back in the day. Nice, good work.
These class groups are well established. Most of the kids have been coming along for a long time. So when the government announced the restrictions being put in place to keep the country safe from the coronavirus pandemic, and that classes like these ones were off the cards, there was no way that Ari and facilitator Nikki Hausler were going to just cancel them until the crisis was over, especially not at a time when the kids needed this creative outlet more than
does
ever.
That play Fur Elise?
No, Pink Panther.
Oh, even better.
I think that our classes are a point of difference for these kids in their lives because it's a space where they have a lot of agency over the creativity and how they want to share that and where they're at with the world and how they're understanding the world. And that's a bit different to school where they are having to fit into the rigid structure of a curriculum and deadlines and due dates. So I feel as if our classes are a bit of a breath of fresh air.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, Samuel, goodbye. All right, my turn. Ready, 3, 2, 1.
But there are some pluses in taking a drama class into a new format online, in that it forces kids who pride themselves on their creativity to take that creativity to the next level.
So we have been playing around a lot with the features of Zoom, so things such as breakout rooms.
Yep.
So we've been giving these kids tasks of having to write a duologue together. So they'll go off to a breakout room, 2 people, they have 5 minutes to create some kind of story off a stimulus. And then they come back in and we turn all our videos off except for the 2 people that are sharing their stories. Right. And so we're just watching them on our screen. And even though we see 2 people that are in 2 different spaces, we watch 2 people have to navigate how they can keep a story flowing and making sense, even though they're not in the same room.
Older than me is
Potentially next term, depending on what happens with restrictions, we are focusing on acting for camera because right there in front of each of our participants is going to be a camera, and it's something that you can use those skills but in a new dynamic
thank you,
way.
Walter. Addison.
Hi.
Hello, how you doing?
So I was feeling like a 6, but Sam bringing in the wheelie tennis makes me like a 7.
As well as the classes being what they've always been, a place for creative kids to hone their theatre skills, these weekly sessions have also become an important way for each student to debrief and talk about how they're coping with their new normal.
We check in on everyone's mental health with one another of how are you going today, what's going on in your life.
Beautiful. And what's the thing that you've got that's older than yourself?
We're up to week 4 now, and folks are a lot more comfortable, and that anxiety has kind of melted a bit, and we are now being able to go, okay, I know what this feels like, and we can go a little bit further each time with our training.
Yep.
So yes, it has taken longer than usual instead of what we do physically, but when we come back, we'll be better for it.
Yeah.
That patience that this builds, those skills that we can go away and do. Working with artists, we rarely have a lot of time to do that research kind of phase because we're always in the face of other people or working in front of them.
Yep.
So this has been an ability to kind of step away and take care of the inside and learning and research and all of that.